Welcome to Mudding with BEAGS. This is going to be episode 17. Today I'd like to give a shout out to a sponsor of mine, Caleb, with a channel named Streets of Tartaria, and he does Mudflood boots on the ground in Utah, USA. And he goes around and gets his boots dirty looking at these old buildings, the old world buildings, and pointing out the features. He basically is doing live in person what I'm doing in these pictures for my mudding videos. So he's getting a really cool perspective. But I would like to shout him out. He's helped out with a donation of a brand new Wi-Fi antenna to get my Wi-Fi up and going the way it needed to be. I hadn't been able to do lives or video chat up until now, and I am able to do that now. So I'm working on that, and I've got some really cool stuff coming in the future. And I want to give a shout out to Streets of Tartaria, Caleb. I really appreciate it. And everybody go sub to his channel. Let's get his subs up. He's one of the good ones. All right, let's go mudding. Okay, we're going to go to 1904 Columbus, Ohio. This is the courthouse because we're going to need to have the finest of European architecture, old world architecture, in order to put people in jail. That's important in Columbus, Ohio in 1904 because we have horses and buggies that are probably going to be running rampant at the top speed of 15 miles per hour to 30 miles per hour, and they're going to have to get speeding tickets and then go here, go to court, and then get their ass sent to jail because we need the revenue. Anyways, let's find the boss man. He is probably somewhere around here. That guy could be boss man. That is definitely the boss lady. Okay, we've found the boss lady. Yes, definitely. Ooh, that could be boss man. I'm not sure. Anyways, okay. What do we got here? I mean, look at the size of this sucker. God almighty. That thing is crazy. Got portals up here. Look at that. That right there. Got a diamond. That's interesting. It kind of looks like a shell of some sort. I'm not sure about that. Looks like antennas bringing in the ether out of the air and powering the sucker up. Man. I mean, this is just, I mean, we think we can build buildings, and I mean, these guys supposedly, quote unquote, those big air quotes I'm putting up, built this building with that horse right there. That's that is the horse that built America right there. If you want to know the horse, that's the one. Look at that thing. Don't that look mechanical or something? That thing is crazy. That is super cool. All these antennas got a big old, yeah, we're gonna put that piece of shit on a flagpole because that makes sense. I mean, look how tattered that thing is. I mean, anybody who's ever had a flag on a flagpole knows that if you fly that flag all the time, it does not last at all. It will not last. It's not going to happen. That's why they take them down all the time. Now, you going to climb to the top of this building every day, you going to pull these flags down? I mean, where's the ropes? I don't even see the ropes. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Got Lady Justice. Bitch is blind. Okay, excuse me. Got big old clock. Good grief. They're going to make sure you know the time. Dang. These things, were they capacitors? I mean, jeez, what do we got going here? Ooh, what is that? That's interesting. I can't even see it. Da da dee da 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 dee da dee. Wow, those I mean those lights are just incredible. That's free energy right there. Free energy lights. You got this tiny ass dude, these big ass windows. And you got big old. Look at. I mean, why would you put these windows this close to the ground? I mean, this is just. It just doesn't make sense. It's just really. I mean, I would bet. I'm gonna tell you, my perspective on that building right there is that that sucker goes a lot further in the ground. I don't think that goes down a little bit. I think that goes down 2, 3, 4 stories. I don't know. That does not. It looks top heavy. That looks like the top of something. That doesn't look like. That doesn't look right. It doesn't look. The symmetry's off. Look at that light. These old lights. Very interesting. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what is that? I don't even know what that is. Man, that's wackadoodle right there. Huh. All right. Sorry, this building's got a lot of good stuff on it. That's interesting. Huh. That is interesting symbology there. Heart and diamond and maybe a fleur-de-lis. Hard to tell. Probably. Fleur-de-lis not French. That's horseshit. Okay, let's move on. Got a lot to go here tonight. Okay, today, whenever it is. Okay, la-di-da. This is the 1904 Produce Exchange, New York, George Post Community Exchange on Broadway. It was completed in 1884 to sell produce because it's the exchange place for the carrots. Oh, bass. That's interesting. Yep, that's where you wash your ass. And oh, by the way, it's down in a mud flood right there. See, that's mud flood right there. You want mud flood? I got it. So you got your cover up man right here. He's doing the cover up. Ooh. Look at that mud flood right there. Boop. Yep, got cover up man right there. Got brick. Look at all that brick. Wow. Ooh. Is that a lion? What is that? Looks like a lion. I don't know. That could be. Kind of looks like a green man right there. Not sure what that thing is. Some kind of critter. Man, good gracious. There's a lot of detail on these buildings. Ooh, what we got here? I like looking at the wrought iron. Yeah, that's the horse that built America right there. That's the one. Yep, no doubt. Look at this. Okay, oh, this is great. Ah, ha, ha, ha. See this right here? We did that. That is an adaptation. They had I'm gonna tell you right here. Behind this wood right here, this wood box with the door on it. We built that, and the reason we built that is because there was a big ass door right here, and this big ass door was so big ass that we couldn't get our little ass through the door without letting in and out all the hot and the cold air. So they built this box on here and put a little tiny door for us little ass some bitches right here. So to compensate for that, which also is why you see the revolving doors, the doors where you walk through and they spin around in a circle, and you can keep going around in a circle if you want because it's cool. But if you go through a revolving door, those revolving doors were added. Go and look at those old buildings with revolving doors. Those revolving doors were added to the buildings later because they realized the windows and the air was going in and out so fast that they couldn't, keep them warm and they couldn't keep them cool. It was too much air movement. Man, look at the size of those doors. That's crazy. You just wouldn't build a door that dang big. I mean, you see here, right here. Okay, this is mud flooded. Okay, you see that? It goes down, boom, down the hole. Well, then this is inset right here, so that goes. That's built, underground right there. There's underground. All this is underground. Okay, Okay. Oh, you got your third rail here. Okay, what that is, uh, there's a channel called Gerard Boosters or Jared Boosters, and go check him out. He did a good video on these the other day, and he explains about these third track here, this third rail here, and what this is he uh, explains where it was originally a cable that ran under through here and pulled these things along. And then they added a conduit system under here where it had a positive and negative um, uh, pipe or something or cable, and there was a piece that ran under the trolley here, and it would go positive and negative and pull it along. He explains it wonderfully. Go check that out. That was really good stuff. I like that a lot. That's really good key to this research. But these pulley systems are very interesting. You know, if you have a pulley system, imagine a cable running around here with wheels and pulleys, and then at some point you have a big ass motor. Okay, well if that motor is hooked up via some free energy device. Okay, imagine. So you got this free energy device that powers this motor, and this motor powers this underground cable system to pull the trolleys. Well, that's a free energy system, even though it's not energy that's actually touching the like it's not like the trolley's picking up the energy here, is picking up the cable that's being run by the free energy. So that still is a free energy system. I just thought that was interesting. And I don't know if he said that, but that's my point if he didn't say that. And these guys are covering up. They're like, we got to cover this up. We'll cover this up right now. Y'all close your eyes. We're gonna get it covered up for you, so you don't see anything. That looks like a ship coming out the side or something. Really weird looking right there. Look at that thing. Yeah. I ain't climbing that ladder. Nope, nope, nope. Mm-mm. See, we had all this awning crap. It's bullshit. Ooh, what we got here? Eagle. Ooh, man, I wish I could see these things better. They ain't gonna let me see it though, are they? Got you a pyramid up here. I guess that's New York flag. That's interesting. Got a New York flag hanging off a big old ether tower. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, he's a cover up. Oh yeah, cover up man. All right. Oh yeah, it is a boat. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that ship. I thought that was a ship. Oh, look at that. Dang. Now, I'm thinking Phoenician. I mean, that does look Phoenician to me. I mean, that screams Phoenician. What we got here? Ooh, man, stuff just boggles the mind. Yeah, we're gonna put a ladder from here to there on the outside of a building. We're gonna climb it and work on it. Yeah, you are, and I'm not, because that's not gonna happen. Look at this little fella up here. That's interesting. Man, what a world. That's odd looking. What a world. Man, come on, give me some more. I know y'all are hiding something. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Good gracious. Bass. Okay. All right. Wow. I could just look at this stuff all day. Look at all that brick. Oh, brick, brick, brick. That's interesting right there. What is going on there? Look at that line of bricks right there. That is weird. There's another one here. Huh. Wonder what that's about. That's kind of weird. Like there was a problem or where they took something out or that is really weird. I don't know what that is. Huh. Okay, let's go look somewhere else. Oop. 1906, Birmingham, Alabama, Jefferson County Courthouse and St. Paul's Church. So this is the courthouse here at the front, and this is the church. Or is it vice versa? I mean, does it even matter anymore? Look at that old light. Man, those things are crazy. Yep, there's a horse that built America. He just travels around and builds America. Slow. That's wicked looking. That dude right there. This is something that they do to cover it up as they build these weird lawns. And you see a little wall on the front of a lawn, and then it goes up grass. That's a cover up. They're covering it up somehow. They're trying to trick your eye. We probably did these steps in order to hide the fact that big ass door is, the way it is. The entrance was probably down here, I imagine. Same here. Man, portals, little statues. Got your pyramids here. That's interesting. Big old clocks. Man, that looks like a monstrance right there. More portals. Wonder if you could fly your airship up here and dock it and get out and do some sightseeing or something. Look at the detail. Good grief. It's your pyramid. That's kind of got a Moorish feel to it also. Cartouches. Man. What we got back here? Alright, anything else you're going to give us? See, this is how they delivered the coal. This dude would pull up on a cart. Okay, later it was a truck, and they would dump the coal out. And then they would have coal holes either in the street, in this right above that dropped into the vaults where the pavement light were, and they would drop the coal down in there, and then they would get the coal from the basement, or they would, on the side of the buildings, they would have what we call coal chutes, and it was like a little iron door, and they would open up the door and shovel the coal in. One thing that's weird, and I just don't know the answer to this because I dumbass, I guess, is that every time I see one of these coal delivery vehicles, it seems like they always dump the coal on the ground, either on the sidewalk or on the road, right outside where they're delivering. And what's weird about that is, why don't they, like, it seems like they would put it, take a shovel load and then take it to the chute and dump it, or take a shovel load and dump it in a bucket and take it to the chute and dump it. But why do they dump it on the ground and then scoop it up and then take it? I don't know. Maybe it's something I'm missing. I don't know. Like I said, it could be me just being an dumbass. I don't know. Those things look like obelisks right there. They're not, but maybe they are. That's weird looking. Look like mini obelisk. I got a furniture company. Got some sort of big old thing back here. Blah, blah, blah. Got antennas up here. That's interesting. I wonder what this is. Huh. Man, that's... I mean, they'll go, oh, that's a cross. I don't know. That's a weird looking cross. I don't know. I mean, a cross is that's just bullshit symbology. They threw on to Christianity. I mean, made that shit up too. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's a little building. All right. Okay. I'm moving on. Interesting. All right. Next. Okay. 1908 Rockingham Hotel, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Okay. See, here's what I'm talking about with these lawns. When you see these weird front lawns where they have this like a little wall here, and then it goes up, I think that was just part of a cover up for the mud flood. I think they were trying to trick your eye that it was lower at one time, because those have never looked right to me. There's an obelisk there. Yeah, it's a horse thing, you know, but it's an obelisk. And you got your Tartarian lions, or old world symbology, whatever you want to call it. I don't care what you call it, tomato, tomato. Okay, we all know what we're talking about here. Okay, you know, there's your 8-point asterisk right there. You got your vertical, your horizontal, and your X representing the torus. And you got your pyramids there. And I was speaking with Martin from Flat Earth British the other night, a couple nights ago, and we had a problem in the audio did not record, so we had 4 hours of just amazing conversation, and we screwed up somehow. I don't know, but no big deal. We'll do it again, and it'll be better the second time. Uh, but we were talking about this, and he agrees. And you know, it's interesting. I had not heard him ever speak about this, but he says that he had talked about this in his, I believe he said his first book. That he believed this symbol was a symbol of flat Earth, also. So we both came to the same conclusion, even though he came from an English uh, perspective, and I came from an American perspective, because I'm seeing it more in America, and he would see it more in, you know, say Europe. But you know, he does more. He's been doing a lot longer, so he sees it in a lot more different ways. But uh, in a lot of the Eastern traditions and things like that, which I have seen it there, but I have mainly seen it more in the Americas. I guess because I focus on the Americas. But basically what I'm saying is we both agree that this is a symbol for the flat Earth. That is straight from the horse's mouth. Horse being Martin, and I am the cart. Anyways, no, we both agree, and I just think it's fascinating that we both came to the same conclusion um, through separate research. And he hadn't heard my idea, and I hadn't heard his idea, and that's really freaking cool, because it's an idea that, you know, I'm working on, and you know, how do you prove it? You know, but it's nice to know that somebody else um, is in agreement, and here it is again. So you got your vertical, your horizontal, and your X. So that right there is a symbol for flat Earth. That's my opinion. Got your ether, big old thick old ether antennas up here. These might be capacitors. Got brick up here, brick. This whole thing's brick. Wonder who this dude is. That's interesting. Got your pyramid. Wow, that's really interesting. Okay. Oh, that guy's a little different, dude. Huh. I wonder who these guys are. That right there reminds me of I don't know, it's a weird one. Kind of reminds me of a Taurus. It reminds me of Phoenicians. I'd say that's a sun symbol right there if I had to uh, say. But then again, you could probably, um, I bet you if you stared at it long enough, you could probably pull an 8-point asterisk out of there. There's your 4 angels right there. But Martin, I think one of Martin's points was that the X here also represents the 4 angels, and like here you have, this could be the 4 angels. It kind of reminds me of the Green Man in a way, but a little different. Not sure. What is that thing? Funky looking plant. Good grief. Got your Mudflood windows there, hanging out below ground, just chilling. Where's that symbol? That's interesting. Little Star Force symbol almost. Okay, let's move on to something else. Why not? Boston, 1903. London, Honorables. London Honorables. Entering Trinity Church. Copley Square. London Honorables. Oh, dumbass elite people. Oh, okay. Jackholes. Oh, gotcha. Ah, the resident pricks. I gotcha. Oh, that's all you have to say, resident pricks. Okay. All right. Oh, let's all stand at attention and bow and yeah, let's give reverence to these assholes. Yeah, yeah. Go eat an ass. Excuse me. Excuse my French. Okay, wow, look at these. God, look at that. Those poor boys, they have no idea. No idea what they're looking at. Man, look at this, just the scale of that. It's just massive. Just absolutely massive for these tiny little midgets. Got your fleur-de-lis right there. I mean, just what the hell would you build like this for if for us? I mean, I I I, I mean, I think that why did the Giants, why did the old world build like this? I think because they freaking could, man. I think because they were good at it. I think it was a form of art. I think they were so freaking good at it. They would just sit there and one up each other. Like, oh, you built a beautiful big ass building. Well, I see you three beautiful big ass building, twice as big with so much more architecture. Ha ha ha! Look at my designs. Ha ha ha! And then somebody would come along and do it even triple. You know. I mean, look at this. What are these damn things? Why in the hell would this is in Boston, people? Boston, United States, America. I'm going to brave the nutty and the free, or whatever you want to call it. USA, USA. We need this. Look at that. What is that on an American building? What does that have to do with American architecture? Anything? That's a tower right there. I mean, why are we standing on the building? That's another phenomenon I have seen in this research. I have found so many just random ass pictures of people high up on buildings. I mean, how often in your lifetime have you seen people hanging out on the top of buildings? I mean, a lot of people at one time. It's just not done. Not in our age. I don't know. It's weird to me. Weird. Fleur de Lis. Hmm. What we got here? Oh man, I can't see the picture. You sons of bitches can't. Dadgummit. You're teasing me. I don't like that. I won't see it. Man, look at all these poor saps. They just believe what they're seeing. They're saying, man, look at these wonderful elite. Look at the detailed cut grief portals. Cool. That's stupid cool looking. I mean, that's just incredible. Got all our bowler hats out. We're good to go. We're going to show our reverence. Wow. Okay, moving forward. Boston, Massachusetts, 1905, North Station, Union Station. Okay. Damn, that thing's huge. Got your Bobby hat man. Okay. There's your, that is a, I'd say that's an 8-point asterisk. Got your vertical, your horizontal, and your X. There. It's just a organic, flowery version of it. They put it everywhere. I find it all over the place in America. It's incredible. This one symbol. I mean, they're really trying to say, check this out, check this out. Look here, we know, we know. Oh, do we know? Wow, just incredible. I mean, why are people not studying these pictures in architecture class? Because I don't think they are. 1835, my ass. You think in 1835 they built that? 1835. They're saying they built that in 1835. 1835. No, 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 no. That can't be right. Let me see. 1835. 1835 in America? I mean, are you crazy? Who the hell is writing this shit? Let's see. 1835. There ain't no dang way. Oh, that's interesting. There's windows cock open. That's pretty cool. That's interesting. That door is a good size. That's very interesting. That is, uh-huh. I bet. See, there's always been this thing about the two sizes of doors. It's almost like there's a size for the giants and a size for the wee little people of us. And I bet this is the wee little people entrance, and I bet you your giant entrance is right here where this guy is. I bet right there is the giant entrance. This is where they would have entered, right here. This is for the sapsuckers right here. This sapsucker. Number one, sapsucker number two, sapsucker number three, and so on. That's Boss Man right there. That is Boss Man. That's Boss Man. Yep. No doubt. Yep. Okay. Wow. Oh my God. This good gracious. Got your eagle symbology. That's old world. Um, I believe these represent the Taurus. And let's see. Got your ether towers up here. Big old ether tower there. Blah blah blah. Got your clock. Clocks are expensive. Look at these old trolleys. Oh my God, these pictures are killer. Man, you just get lost in these things. Forest Hills. Forest Station. Blah, 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 blah. What do we got? Okay, come on. Give me something good. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's the horse that built America right there. Okay. Wait. Oh, no. That's too real. Yeah, that's too real. Huh. Weird. Okay. Moving on. Buffalo, New York, 1911, Lafayette Square. And that, I think, one of these horses here, I'm pretty sure, one of these horses, might be one of these horses. And I think it's one of these horses is the horse that built America. It must be that one. He looks like the horse that built America. I'm going with him. I figured he'd be here. So, what do we got here? Oh, big ass obelisk. Yeah. Gotta have those. Those are part of the free energy system. And they add all this horse shit to it. Oh boy, that's for Civil War. Yep. Give me your rebel yell. Yeah. Horse shit. As they say. Big old not firing cannonball shooter. Because you're not gonna shoot a cannonball with that big ass thing. I'm just saying. It ain't possible. There's another one. Another two. My goodness. So we're showing off our cannons. I bet there's some right here, and I don't see them. Yep, they're gonna have 2, 4, 6, 8. There's gonna be 2 right here. They're right there. Yep, got 8 cannons hanging out around an obelisk. I wish I had a better downward shot of that, because there's probably something in that little doodad right there. Yes, it's your pyramid, blah blah. Another pyramid. Da 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 da. No, that's an A-frame. Oh, shut up. Okay, and Tartarian line, in case you need one. and there's that brick, white brick on red brick, and there were two different. My memory, there's two types of brick, this creamy colored brick and a red brick, more than that's made out of the clay. But there's the white brick is an actual different kind of brick. These are actually facade stones, but a lot of times you'll see the white brick, which is a different kind of brick, and I believe it has a electrical effect. It's like a positive and negative or something. Maybe it helps move the energy around, or maybe it's part of a fractal antenna, something like that. Wow, look at that. That's really cool. Let's see. Clocks are expensive. Yep. This is a world old. We didn't build this. Ooh, look at that. Got sacred geometry looking stuff. I like sacred geometry. You know why? Because you can see all kinds of neat things. Ooh, look at that. Is that griffins? I'd say that's Tartaria. Just saying. See, I think, I'm not saying, okay, I should be specific. Because folks take everything out of perspective. That looks like, what's his name? Oh, shoot, my brain farting. Mithras. Thank you, Lord. Brain work for me. Good grief. Sorry, it's late here. There's pavement light right there. That's pavement light. You know how I know? See that line going right there, and that line going right there, and there's some faded lines there. There's coal hole cover. Yep, there's coal hole cover. I just know that is. So you got Mudflood right there. That is pavement light right there. That's a telltale sign of pavement light. When you see a thick line and then another thick line going back that way, that is telltale pavement light. Now you can't see it from the resolution of this picture because it sucks, but it's there. Trust old BEAGS. At least on this, because I know pavement light. That's my thing. I know pavement light. You want to know about it? I know about it. I know all about it. I wish some other people know about it, so I wouldn't have to know about it. Be the only person that seems to be talking about it. I need some other people talking about it. I'd like to hear everybody else talk about it, so I could learn myself about some new things. But until then, I'll just run my mouth about pavement light till somebody else picks up the ball and starts taking shots, because I would like to hear their opinions, because I get tired of hearing my own opinion on the same subject. You know what I mean? Vaudeville, 20 cents. What do we got here? Oh, anyways, my point is that I'm not, okay, we know Tartaria was over there in, Siberia area. Okay, yes, we all know this is Tartaria 101. And yes, Tartaria was not America. Okay, it's not that it expanded into America. I think it was more like the British Empire, where Tartaria was the main, country. You had Greater Tartaria and the Lesser Tartaria, but or whatever. And it's, I think it's more like uh um kind of like today where we have um different. We're in every country. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like your branch. Okay, and you've got your footprint. You got your embassies. They probably had Tartarian embassies in every country. They probably had Tartarian businesses. They were like, we're going to come over there and we're going to build your red brick buildings. And so we're going to have our offices, and we're going to have representations of our government, and we're going to have our version of McDonald's, whatever the hell that was. They probably had fruit stands, but they had, it wasn't all Tartaria. Okay, it's just Tartaria. It's like, I think the Tartarians built all this shit. I think that's what their thing was. They were just master builders. But there were other civilizations. I think the Moors were here. I think there was just other civilizations that were here. Now, what they were called, that's we don't know. We're working on it. I mean, it takes time. I mean, this is new stuff. We're green here. We're old greenies. Okay, I'm gonna move on because I'm gonna sit here and look at this picture all day. Never get nowhere. Let's see what else we got. Circa 1905, City Hall, Courthouse, St. Paul, Minnesota. Oh, what a good time in Minnesota. Oh, yes. Minneapolis was a ball. Have not been to St. Paul. Never made it across there. Let's see. Mudflood. Hello, Mudfloods. I mean, does that door, that big ass, beautiful, decked out door, does that look like it should go below ground? No, of course not. Nobody believes that. Oh, there's my horse. That is the horse that built America and Europe and Russia and China, Japan, and India. Anyways, he's been around. Look at these antennas. Big old antennas. Big old pyramids there. Yes. Yes, yes. That looks kind of Moorish. That those right there. Got clocks. Clocks are expensive. Blah blah blah. Okay. Let's see. I want something good and juicy. Look at the size of that vase. Good gracious. That thing's as big as that dude's body. Yeah, that makes sense. I love these free energy lights right here. They're so cool. Anyways, that sucker goes down in the ground. If you can't figure that out, look right there. That sucker goes in the ground. There's no question. No question. Okay, moving on. And we're going to 1912. Okay, this is a panorama of Virginia State Capitol. This is a two-part picture. We're going to look at the entire city, well, at least the panoramic view of most of the city. And wow, in 1912, we got a big ass steeple. Yep, that makes sense. Man, look at just 1912 in Richmond, Virginia. Look at the freaking size of this place. I see these all over the thing. I see these are interesting. I think they were telephone, but I don't know. That's the best I've come up with is telephone. They're a weird thing. I'm going with telephone. That's a guess. It could be not a telephone. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's my guess. My best guess. They got a lot of damn churches. I mean, these folk is going to get their legend. No doubt. No doubt they're going to get legend up. Florist and bicycles. In case you need those. That's possible pavement light right there. Not sure about that. Too hard to tell. There's skylights. I think that's a skylight. I don't know. It might not be a skylight. I'm not sure. Hard to tell. Wow, look at that. That's strange how that's... Ooh, what is this? Ooh, okay. Got a cupola there. Well, what we got over here? Okay. Wow. I mean, this is Richmond, Virginia. This is after they supposedly blew the hell out of it. Another cupola. I think there was a lot of these back then. I have seen a lot of them destroyed in my research. Not show what they did, but they showed it and want you to know. Hey, you ain't on no list. This part too. Wow. I mean, this is 1912 in Richmond, Virginia. I mean, Richmond, I mean, really? Look at that thing. That is a European castle. Right there. In America. In Virginia. Look at that thing. You know that thing goes in the ground. I mean, heck, you got to know that. Look at it. Look, it don't even proportionally match up. That don't even make sense. I bet these doors go below that that right there. I bet we added all this crap. I bet. I don't know. That don't jive to me. That whole something right there don't work. I don't know. Let's see. Man, that thing's like the shoot. That's like out of grease. Hmm. Got your cupola over here. Oh, that's the same cupola. Oh yeah. That's right. Panoramic. Okay. Got your gazebo. Got your fountain. Fountains are part of the energy system, I do believe. Look at these things. Those are ether towers there. Mm-hmm. Look at this. This would be what they're saying is a probably, they would say this is probably destruction from the Civil War, which never happened. So this is destruction from probably the war that when we took over or something. There was a war. I think that there was some bad mojo going around. There was a lot of bad things going on over here. And I think they had to cover it up because I think they didn't want you to know what they done. I think they did some bad things. I think whatever they did back then was so much worse than what they do today. I think we wouldn't even be able to fathom it. So they hid it. It was so bad they had to hide it because it was like there's no way we could ever let anybody know what we did to these poor people. We came in and we destroyed their entire civilization, stole their shit, and then lied about it. And look at that monster. Good grief. I mean, come on. You see the mud flood? I mean, you just trace the mud. Yep. You see the mud flood. You see the mud flow there? Woo, mud flow. Okay. All right. Moving on. And we got Florida. This is in Florida. I mean, India. I mean, Florida. Florida. This is Florida. I mean, India. You sure it's in India? Does that look like Florida to you? In 1900? In Tampa Bay. Anybody ever been to Tampa Bay? I've been to Tampa Bay. That don't belong in no damn Tampa Bay. I'm telling you right now, I've been to Tampa Bay. That don't go there. I'm telling you, that don't go there. 500 room in 1911. Open in 1891. 1891. Some bitch thought he's going to invest every penny of his money and he's going to build this thing? And you going to believe that? Oh, it's made out of brick. I mean, gosh, I thought that was, I'm sitting here thinking that thing is probably wood, because there's no way they build that out of brick in Florida, because they build everything like in the coastal areas, like they use a lot of wood. I think because they know it's gonna get knocked down. I don't know by hurricanes and stuff, but look, good God, that thing. And see the horse shit that we put on top. We did that. That's our horse shit. That's how we do things. That's how we do it. I mean, this thing is straight out of India. That's India. That they took this apart brick by brick and brought it over from India. That's what this is. It's an Indian building, I think. Well, where the hell is this from? I mean, this ain't from America. From America? You think this is from America? You think some fool in America put his money into this in Tampa Bay in 1891? Now, if you know anything about the tourist industry in Florida in 1891, you know that it won't exactly, the same thing it is today. There won't a whole lot here. It was it was very desolate. It just wasn't a lot going on. I mean, it's beaches, but I mean, do you need, what is that? Now, I'm sorry, I can't, oh my God, I got to call y'all crazy if you think that thing is something we built. There's no way. Look the freaking detail. That is in Tampa Bay, USA. If y'all been to Tampa, if you ever been, I mean, I hate Tampa. God, I hate Tampa. They got the worst. I've done work in Tampa, and damn, if they ain't the hardest damn city to get around in. They don't know how to build a road over there or something. I don't know. You can't get nowhere. It's a nightmare. But in Tampa, you gonna have that. Man, y'all just need to park that big old Tampa Bay Buccaneer pirate ship right there, and you'd be good to go. Okay, moving on. Indianapolis, 1904. Tomlinson Hall, Delaware, and Market Streets. They love that name. I see that Tomlinson name a lot and Market Street a lot. That's a very popular street name. And let's see. I think this one's the horse that made America right here. He's the one that hauled all these bricks in. He's a tired old horse. Omega Oil. Huh. That's interesting. Ooh, ooh. I like signs. Read the signs. New York Symphony Orchestra. There's Parsifal. Oh, Parsifal. Let's see. Wow, look at that. That's interesting. That's interesting. Wow. Jeez. Keystones. 1895, my ass. You gone crazy in 1895. Man, who the hell's writing this shit? 1895. Y'all ain't got no damn 1895. Y'all were worried about where you get your bacon from or the 18. There's no way y'all have the technology, the resources, the manpower, the knowledge, the architects, the designers, the interior creators, and the just. I mean, you're gonna put little mini obelisks on top of your building. Oh man, I mean, this is just the portals. What are these damn portals? Somebody figure this out. It's driving me nuts. Let's see. Tomlinson Hall. See, we go in there and knock that shit into the side of it and claim it. This probably came out and said something else. I can't read it though. Huh. Yeah, we get your pyramid there. Oh, look at that. A window portal that opens. That's interesting. I like that. That's cool. 1895. What's we got here? What is that business right there? Huh. What that is. Oh, there's your 8-point asterisk right there. In case you didn't see that. In case you ain't seen that before. That's 8-point asterisk. Texas. Bankrupt goods. Huh. That's odd. Bankrupt goods. Okay. Wow. Okay, moving on. And this is Jacksonville, Florida. Again, Florida. Circa 1910. Hotel Seminole. I used to do urbex in the early 2000-ish, early 2000s. And we used to go to some pretty wild places. And in Jacksonville, Florida, I went on an urbex exploration into a place called School 4. And it was the fourth school that was built in Jacksonville, Florida. And you want to talk about a damn scary ass building, man. I mean, straight haunted. But it was so cool. It was badass. The place was crazy. So I went there. Yeah, School 4. That's close to here. Anyways, it's right off. It's as far as I know, it's still there. It's right off Interstate 4. No, not 4. 95. Excuse me. Interstate 95. Right as you pass downtown, you can look over the side of 95 down on the School 4. They built School 4 they built 95 right beside School 4. It's a crazy looking building. That's probably gone now. They destroy everything. There's Pavement Light, in case you never seen those. You ever seen those Pavement Light? That's what they look like right there. Pavement Light. Because that's covered up for Mudflood. What we got here? What's this little dude? I got you. Looks like an eagle We got a representation of what they're saying a red man is, which is horse shit. Okay, so that's probably not right. Got a lion, looks like a lion there. Lottie dottie dottie. Wow, look at that. That looks techie. Huh. Very interesting. Got your as above, so below right there. Right there. Just saying. We got our horseshit sign. That's important. Got, oh, it's this Hotel Seminole. Oh, okay. For the Seminole Indians. Okay. So they put a horseshit uh, story. They used the horseshit Seminole Indian story and used it as an idea for a hotel. Okay. See, we probably did this crap right here. This outdoor dining crap. That's probably us. More pavement light, more pavement light. Yeah, the whole Indian uh, narrative and the whole slave narrative, people need to look at. It's we've been lied to so much. Everything needs to be looked at again. Everything. I've been looking at the history of slavery, and it's just you just forget about it. Forget about it. They have lied to us people, and they have lied to us about some of the most important things. Um, it is just not what they've told us. So I would look into slavery very deeply. I suggest a gentleman named Dane Calloway, the Dane Calloway channel. Go look him up. Watch his stuff. He does really good documentaries talking about the Aborigines. He has a great theory on what he's thinking there. He's not a mudflood researcher, but his work, I believe, links up into ours. Just my opinion. Um, I've tried to reach out to him, and he hasn't responded yet. But you know, I'll just keep annoying him, and maybe we can get him woke up to the mud flood, and then maybe his work will crystallize. But anyways, moving on. I got Milwaukee circa 1900. Milwaukee, the river from Sycamore Street. That's really pretty. I like that. Whoever took that picture knew how to do their picture taking. That is cool. School books. Oh, watch out for Oswald. Yeah, by the way, Oswald, he was buying a Coke, people, on the second floor. I, I promise you, that fool had nothing to do with shooting old JFK. He was nowhere near a gun at the time. He was some bitch was buying him a Coke. He was buying a Coke, drinking a Coke. Oh, and then he was watching the parade. So go look for that picture. Seeing how he's sitting on the out front watching the parade go by. As he after he got shot, as he's going by, he's sitting there on the front. I'm just saying. So how you gonna drink a Coke? Be sitting down on the second story, which is really the first story, by the way. The Texas School Book Depository building is a mud flutter. Look into it. The second floor of the Texas School Book Depository is the first floor of that building. Yes, I said that right. The second floor is the first floor of that building. When you go in to the building, you're going in on the second floor. It's a mud flutter. So JFK was killed in front of a mud flutter. Just saying. Putting it out there. I got your big old cupola up here just hanging out. I wonder if you could dock your airship there. That thing is incredible. This is in Milwaukee. Now I had been to Milwaukee too, and I don't know where I don't remember this in Milwaukee. I remember none of this. What do they do with all this? Gimbals. Huh. That's cool. Da, 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 da. I don't know what's that right there. That's odd. What is that? Huh. I can't tell. Damn you. Damn you, resolution. I can't see. Oh, there's that right there. That's the horse to build America right there. You just can't tell. I can tell. I know what he looks like. Let's see. Man, this thing is just a cool. I just think it's cool. Hmm. Anyways, what was I talking about? I was running my mouth about something. Look, all these ether antennas there. Okay. Wow. Okay. And moving on. And New York, circa 1900. Bowling Green and Broadway. Oldest public park in the city. Oh, isn't that very just sweet? Oh, 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 ooh, what we got here? Huh. What you showing me, son? Okay, alright. Backing up, backing up. What are we looking at? Okay, what the hell is that? Okay, well, well, that looks normal. You dig the ground out and you got that. I mean, that just, huh. Okay, so that happened. Huh, wow. Got you a fountain. That is a really odd looking park. That is a very strange park. Let me go over here, please. Thank you. Got your mud flood, boom, mud flood, boom, boom, down the hole. Get your mud flood in there, blah, blah. Oh my goodness, why are these buildings so tall? I don't know how you live in these big buildings. Uh, got your cupola up here. Wow, what does that say? SOC something. Hmm. All are just antennas. That looks Moorish right there. I think the Moors were here. And I think from my research, I think the Moors were actually turned into what we call the African American slaves. Long story short, they didn't come from Africa; they were here. When we landed our ass here, we took them, and they were part of the war, and they were prisoners of war, and then they were given a choice to accept probably death or indentured servitude. And what that means is they were to work for a certain period of time, and they would be released and become freedmen. Freedmen, not free men, freed men. There's a difference. Okay? And they I believe they were here and they got prisoner of war, and after we did the takeover or whatever we did to them, the mud flood, and they were remnants of that civilization, and they were given a choice. Basically, you can work our fields and be our slaves for a certain period of time, and then we'll set you, we'll make you a freed man, and you can live out your happy ass life, and we'll leave you alone. And then that turned into, oh gosh, okay, well, people don't believe that crap, so let's come up with the slave trade, and we'll act like that. I mean, look at that. Does that make sense? Anyone? Bueller? Does that make sense? Bueller? Does that make sense? No, that doesn't make sense. Oh my God, who's writing this narrative? That is, you do not, cause what does it, look at the door. I mean, I can't even tell where the hell the door closes into. Okay, if you close the door, that don't, it's like there's stairs up inside the door. That's freaking weird. That's so stupid. You don't build like that. That's got a third rail. That's got the third rail here. Look, and the piece goes down in there, and it catches the conduit. And earlier than that, it caught they had the cable system. Uh, Again, Jared Boosters, plugging you, Jared. Do good work. I like you. Okay. Yeah, man, this building got pyramids. I'm sorry, this is just crazy looking. I could just keep just watch little man, just look at this is like watching a pretty woman from afar. That's what this is. Excuse my French. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's mm, mm, that is just pretty. Okay. Oh, wow. You got mud flood down there. Boom, it just is just deep, deep mud. Good grief. Got all the trolley cars lined up over here. Wow. So, anyways, let's move forward. Oh, okay. Now these is I threw these in just something I ran across that just kind of sparked my interest. It just kind of really stumped me in a way. Like I don't know. This was just really weird. This is some Coney Island pictures. There's I think four, and this is from Luna Park here. This is 1905. So it's New York, Coney Island, Luna Park, 1905. And this is some kind of circus, and it's over water, which I thought was weird. And you got your rings. I guess that's probably another ring that was here, but it's not there anymore. Maybe another one there. That's the horse that built America. He's on display here. See? And these boxes. Oh, look at it. Oh, man. We're just assholes, assholes, assholes. We're assholes. Bunch of assholes. Assholes, assholes, asshole, asshole, asshole. That's an asshole right there. Anyways, Scrubs cartouches and Phoenician ships. I mean, it's just got your 8-point asterisk right there. That's your flat Earth symbol. Got lights all over this thing. See all those lights? A lot of lights. Very interesting. Just a weird picture. I don't know. Rigging. Oh, what's that? There's another 8-point asterisk right there. That's hard to see, but it's there. See if there's a better view of it. No, there's not. Huh. That's too bad. Okay, well, that's an 8-point asterisk there. Okay, anyways, going to the next one. Here's one of the water rides. Man, that thing's out of China right there. Look at that ether tower. Good grief. They gonna suck up all the ether. Y'all gonna be getting all the good ether. So I'd be mad if my neighbor had a ether tower that big, and I had a little tiny ether tower like this. I think I'd have to make a complaint. I'd be like, look, this sumbitch next door, he's sucking up more ether than I am, and I'm not getting as much effort, and I think he should share that ether. I think that's how they did. I think that might be what the whole war is about. Is people got mad because one guy had a big ass ether tower and another guy didn't. You know, rich and poor. I mean, yeah, you don't know. I mean, heck, why not? Could have been. Got your pyramid. That's interesting symbology. Reminds me of Star Forts in a way. Airship. Ooh, airship. Airship. What the hell? Tartarian line sitting on a ball. I wonder what the ball represents, because we know it ain't Earth. What does it represent? I wonder. These water rides were just incredible. I mean, they really, wow, they really plowed down. If you watch the films of those things, they just flew down there. It's angels. These rides were just incredible. Boy, that sucker, there's something up in there. That looks like Wycliffe, the Tesla Tower. That's what that looks like. That right there is a lifeguard stand, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I think it is. Right there. It could be a diving platform, but I think I've seen it with it looks like ether towers. I think I've seen it with some guys that were lifeguards on it, but I'm not positive. Ballroom, restaurant, Bowery. Oh yeah, got a nice ether puller right there. Got your eagle up there, pulling your ether there. Tartarian lions. Pier, something pier. Okay. All right, moving forward. Okay, this was really weird. Okay, this thing's called Fighting Flame. I guess this was like a you know when you go to Universal Studios and they do those shows like the Indiana Jones show, I think, is an example. And they do these live shows. This is what this is. That's what this is. They did this show thing, and I'm going to show it to you here in a second. The missing link. Yeah. Hot butter popcorn. Puritan. The wild man in the woods. Giant orangutan. Ah, that's weird. Arm bruster. Hmm. Oh my gosh, a black man. Holy crap. Gosh, that's rare. Wow. You assholes kept all of them freaking locked up. I mean, God, what kind of asshole? I mean, you got to be just pure, just stupid ass to lock another human being up. I mean, seriously. I mean, to put somebody in chains and treat them as your property. I mean, you got to be the commonest of common asshole that an asshole has ever produced. That looks like a kind of a green manish thing right there. Wow. I mean, wait, man, this picture just crazy. What the hell is going on in this thing? I mean, it just don't make no sense. I mean, onion domes? I can't read that sign. Shoot. Okay, and look at all these firefighters. Okay, all these firefighters up here. I mean, that's weird, right? I don't know. That's just weird to me. Your, your flame got a fire helmet. And that's interesting to me right there. That is very interesting. That is a cartouche with a big ass thing coming out of it. Okay, I know it's a helmet, but my point is that when we see these cartouches, they're always clean and clear, like this. Perfect example, right? Well, my theory has always been that they scrubbed them. I call it scrubbing. By scrubbing, I mean they come in with a chisel and knock whatever's on there off. Okay, they scrub off, they erase what was there. What if that right there is an example of said such cartouche before it's being scrubbed? Now, I'm not saying they all had fire helmets on. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, what if they were that freaking elaborate? I mean, that they came out 12 inches. You know, that they were full of on these things. They really had some stuff hanging on them. And why not? It's just a thought, putting it out there. That's boss man right there. No, that's dummy dumb. That's boss man because he's ready. He's young boss man, but he's boss man. Oh, let's see. And that guy's from A Clockwork Orange, just the reverse. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna show you the inside of this place now. Boom. Okay. This thing's a stage. Okay. And this is the audience here. See the audience? Okay. How many people in the stands today? That's not the point. You got the horse that built America right there. He's hanging out. They staged this cities burning, like a show, like the Indiana Jones show or the Waterworld show. Okay, these live action shows that you see at Universal Studios. Um, I think that's the best example. They do other shows like this at other theme parks, but Universal does them very similarly. This is a set here. This is not real. Okay. I don't want anybody to say, "Well, that don't look real." It ain't real. It's a set. I just said it. Okay. That's another thing. I don't know why, but I see this everywhere. Chop suey. They're always talking about chop suey. What the hell's chop suey? I mean, I know what it is. I'm saying, why are they always talking about it? It makes no sense. Toilet powder. Okay, I don't want none of that. Damn. Big old star on the side here. These are all actors, you know. And they're the idea. I think I don't know where I saw this. I think I have. Oh yeah. I think I have film of this somewhere. Anyways, they do a dive from up here, and they dive down into this. That's a net. It's supposed to look like an awning, but it's a net. Um, well, I thought it was on. Oh, okay, I'm an idiot. I always thought that was an awning. You know, that isn't. It's an actual net. Either way, it's a net, and they jump into it. And what they're doing here is they're staging what the fire department does. It shows all their equipment here. It's usually a ladder truck. They climb up the ladder, climb. They got a little hose up here, and they're gonna put out the fire. Okay, but it's a stage show, and this chick right here, she an actor. Okay, she gonna jump off. She a badass. She gonna fall all them stories down into that net. I don't know. It struck me as weird. Okay, moving on. And this is New York, 1911, 5th Avenue West and 43rd Street. Hmm. Let's see. He looks important. With a stick up his ass. There's your payment light. And she's side-eyeing him. Oh, that's Boss Man. That's Boss Man right there. Look how look at that fella. That's Boss Man. I don't know that Boss Man looking right. It might be double Boss Man. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, that's a nice clock. Clocks are expensive. And these big old lights right here. Good grief. Da-di-da-di-da-da-da. Brick. Oh, bricks everywhere. There's so many bricks. Who is accounting for all these bricks? I want to see an account record. I want to see the accounting books for the brick makers. I'd like to see those. See that right there? That's opening up. That's going into a vault area, below ground to the basement because it's a mud flood. See, when mud flood, I give you mud flood. It's right there. Yeah, it's right there on this picture. You just have to, these things are just weird. They're all over the world. This style of they're a lot of times they're trolleys. This one's an actual truck, but or bus. I don't know what the hell you call it. Like a double tier. They're weird. That's all I know. They're weird. Okay. Da dee da 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 dee. What do we got? What are you doing, you fool? Look at this crazy fool. He's gonna jump. We got a jumper. Y'all look up. You got a jumper. Damn. He gonna jump. He going crazy. Let's see. Dang. What in the world? A Chihuahua having a fit. He going crazy. Look at those things. Those are badass. Good grief. Portal. Okie dokie. Got your cover up man right here. He's hanging out covering things up. Let's picture it real clear. Big old antennas. Good grief. Okay. Wow. Moving on. Okay. Now, I may be crazy. That's possible. But I saw this picture and I don't know. I wanted people's opinion. What in the hell is that? I mean, look at this dude. Okay, I mean, he might look a little short. I mean, maybe, but I would say he's at least 5 foot. Okay, at least. But does that look normal? When's the last time you saw train wheels that were the size of a small man or a man? I mean, that thing is 5 to 6 feet tall wheel. Does that look right? I don't know. I can't decide. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. I just don't. That something about that picture just. This is in 1942, Chicago. Uh, washing locomotive at the coaling station in Illinois Central Rail Yard. Excuse me. I don't know. It's just weird. Okay, moving on. San Francisco, 1952. Fairmont and Mark Hopkins Hotel. Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. That's so badass. That's pretty. Wow. See, we probably added that. Wow. That's just incredible. The scale of that thing. Wow. That is pretty. What do they got going there? What is that? Oh, is that a 1952? So they're probably saying that they're probably gonna say that's a radio tower or a TV antenna there. Huh. Okay. I don't know what it is. Big ass antenna. I know that. Look at the detail on that. I mean, there's just no freaking reason to design buildings like this in the times that they were built, or even today. It just doesn't make sense. It'd be a lot easier today with a lot of the technologies we have, but I mean, we still wouldn't do it today. Okay, let's see. This is Jersey Shore and 1908 Marlboro Blenheim Hotel and Boardwalk, Atlantic City. So we're gonna go see. We're gonna watch Jersey Shore. Oh boy. Aw, poor boss man. And everybody's so sad. Why y'all so sad? What's wrong with y'all? Damn, what's wrong with these people? What are they mad because they got to leave? They got kicked out. They got to go home from their vacation. What's going on? Tell me your troubles, people. What's wrong? I mean, look at that thing. That thing is just BAD. That thing is incredible. Jeez. That's on a beach, man. A beach. Because when I'm on the beach, I want to stay in the biggest ass building I possibly can. Yep. I mean, people, I guess, won't do that. See, they call this a boardwalk. Okay. And I'm going to tell you, they call this the boardwalk, but I'm going to call it a viaduct. That's what that is. They made this, and it's a viaduct. Okay. It's a viaduct, not a boardwalk. They call it a boardwalk, but it's a viaduct. A viaduct is a raised platform. Okay. And they raise them up, and they could raise up entire cities with these things, and they could create a new ground level. That's what they're doing. That's why they have these. I mean, look at that sucker right there. I mean, they are expecting some guests at this hotel. No doubt. That thing is crazy. That's a crazy old picture. Okay. Washington, D.C., 1915. G Street, northwest, east from 15th and Treasury Department. At Treasury Department, excuse me. Let's see. Look at that right there, right off the bat. There's daggone Mudflood. Boom, right there. Going into that building right there. To the right, there's a building there. It's that big ass building. There's a ladder going down the Mudflood. They had trouble getting down in the Mudflood. They needed a ladder. They must have to go down there a lot. See, these things are scrubbed. Detail is incredible. Wow. The lights are crazy. There's your third rail there. See that? It could be pavement light right there. Hard to tell. Okay, I can't read it. Pharmacy. Hot water heating installed in old houses on easy credit terms. Do what? Wait a minute. Hot water heating installed in old houses on easy credit terms. So we're talking in 1915 about old houses. I don't know. That's kind of odd. Bar. Get you a drink. That's cool looking right there. That right there. That's wild looking. It's your Mudflood right there. Boom. Got your eagle on a ball there. Tartarian lions. Wow, keystones here. Okay. Very interesting. Okay, that's the end of this video. Please like and subscribe and share it out, and check out my Stuffed Beagle store. I got t-shirts and muggies, and you can check out some cool designs. And I'm gonna put all the links to the pictures in the description. And I sure hope you enjoyed it. And we'll do it again. And God bless you all. BEAGS out.
Say woof again! Say woof again!
I've got one that can see.
This is my kung fu, and it is strong.
See you later.